Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Gotham Knights. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zarel. Let's get to it. Alright, so today we are getting some information for the Court of Owls, but before we get to that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. So let's get into it. So we got information that Mark Hendricks has some intel on the Court of Owls, specifically this masquerade ball that's going on at the hotel shortly. So if we can get the information from him, then we'll have a leg up and we'll be able to try to unmask the owls, or the ones that are in charge of the court. Now, I'll say one of the things that I like about the game, even if you know what you're going into, so like this is a protection, the bonus is always going to be different. So the bonus that I have may not be the same as the bonus that you have. Now we have to keep that percentage as high as possible. And we're going to go ahead and do an ambush takedown to throw things kind of in disarray and keep people away from the door, because even though you take one guy off the door, they'll go pretty much right back to it. And you can see the percentage on the side there ticking down because there's a guy at the door. So keep the guys away from the door to keep that percentage up as much as possible. And you notice that there's a Talon there. We've defeated one wave, and perfect evades is what we're going for if we want to try to get that bonus. So whenever you see someone at the door, get over close to them and they should stop. However, as soon as you take your eyes off the door, someone is going to be going right onto it again. Get close to them and they'll stop. But then you have to, once again, get back onto the door because they will be relentless. There we go. Look at that. Got the bonus. Not a big, bonus. The bonuses never seem to be all that great, but if you continually get the bonus every time or most of the time, it's going to add up. And that's all, things for crafting different armor sets, different weapons, and ranged weapons as well. So now this should be the final wave. We're doing pretty well. If you can stay above 50% to the final wave, I think, unless something goes really wrong, you'll be okay. Now, even though these Talons are basically zombies, they are really crazy. Oh, there we go. Boom. So he's got the 4-on-1. Talk to him, and then move on. I had a feeling this day was coming.
The court probably wanted to make sure you didn't talk.
Yeah, you think?
That explains the math.
The real? Really?
One of my guys was feeding them info. You know what?
You should probably have the same intel. Thanks, buddy.
This is incredibly helpful.
This city is going to the birds, I swear.
All right, good luck. Stay away from the owls.
I have the data we need as well.
Excellent. Please return to the Belfry so we can...
All right, let's go back to the Belfry, debrief what we have so far, and then move on. Yeah, Talia's, she's a troublemaker.
uploaded the data we got from Hendrix. It should be ready soon.
Data should be ready soon.
I've seen Bruce make that same face when he got stuck on a case. What's on your mind?
Everything starts with Ra's al Ghul attacking Batman, but I
Yeah.
can't figure out
Well,
what
if he's
next.
got the Book of Harley, it's going to be
You've
pretty
never
hard to connect anything.
have you?
Never had to fight the League, have you?
Was a fanatic. He formed the League of Shadows centuries ago to root out corruption.
That's good. We get a little bit of background about the League,
His
if you
philosophy,
didn't already know.
you want to call it that.
Destroy,
To build them back up. He's
and
wiped
then build them back up.
out centuries.
He set his sights on Gotham. Batman stopped it. He was impressed. So
Alright, so where do we go from here? We go to the hotel, because it wasn't intel on security for the hotel.
Would have meant Ra's left Gotham alone. That is until he showed up.
Maybe it was a little bit more than that. Ra's al Ghul, the Immortal.
radically when he died.
Yeah. I put money on that not being the whole
Well, if he was acting erratically, you can't even say what may have caused it, because
Hang on.
every time he came back from the pit,
Starting point is
he lost a little something.
Batman died while he was investigating the court of owls.
You think Ra's found out about it? Why come after his heir? Ra's cares about two things. Rooting out corruption and protecting the Lazarus pits. So if the court was using an extract from the pits to create talents, Ra's blows a gasket.
Ra's blows a gasket.
Things escalate.
Now, Talia didn't seem to think that it was a big deal.
Without Batman keeping a lid on Gotham's corruption, the court starts to stretch its wings.
The League follows Ra's to Gotham, and there's nobody to stop.
But if the League thought that the Court of Owls was,
Gotham City becomes
you know,
ground zero
corrupt,
for
then
goddamn
of course
and no
they're
Batman
going
to
to
save.
come and try and wipe it out.
Guess that's our job now.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it is. And we know what we need to do. We root out the court. And we keep the
Bat people on 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, data's up.
Excellent. The drive Mr. Hendricks provided us contains exactly what we need.
All right.
Safe house for Mr. Hendricks.
So we got some XP, some materials.
Right now.
Oh, and we kept him safe. So he's not having to deal with himself. Alright, so now we're at the hotel. Need to go in and see what's what. Stealth mission.
Alfred, I'm in.
Yep, avoid detection.
Owls.
Good. The party's already started. Find a good spot to eavesdrop on the ball.
Nobody heard that.
No one can see you. No one.
No one can know you're there. Need to be a ghost. I guess that means we need to get the quote private security, even though I'm pretty sure they're all owls. That looks like a yellow. Just the door, I think.
There's the ballroom. Looks like the party's in full swing.
Alright, and there's security camera, which I don't have to worry about. I have the perk that makes me undetectable. Nice thing about Batgirl. Yeah, I don't even think taking any of these guys out is a good idea to make the path a little bit easier, because if one person sees you, I think it's over. Ooh, that guy could see me out of the corner of his eye. Alright, made it through. And even though he never went to one of these things, this is in his honor. Alright. Next section. Reach the security system. So I think I'm pretty good with the security cameras, but I think I might be a little bit too close to those other guys in the next room. So I think even disabling these, going down that pathway is probably a bad idea for me. Alright, so here's security room. Gonna have to take this guy out in order to disable the security system. And even though no one knows that everything's been disabled,
Security systems.
Nicely done.
something, they know something's up.
Board members in disguise, so take them down if you can.
So we're gonna tag these guys real quick, and then we're gonna see how best to take them out. I think sooner or later they're gonna make their way over here, and it's pretty well open, so easy, easy. Lots of attacks, one after the other. They're relatively low compared to my level, so I think that's why I'm doing more damage. Nice. Alright, now that we're here, grab that chest real quick.
Heading in now.
Nice.
Alright, now we can move on to the next section. Staying quiet as a bat. Alright, so we're going to listen and see if we can identify him. Alright, at least we don't have to go through each one. That's a negative on that one. So of the ones we have to listen to, only a certain number of them are actually going to be owls. Oh, there's one. Alright, so moving on. Also, I'm glad it's not like a CSI where you have to look around the whole room and find it. They actually have it on the UI, so that's good. Alright, moving on. Looks like we only have two, maybe two more after this. That's definitely an owl. Is that all of them? Probably not. Oh, maybe it is. Hmm. I was hoping to be his date. Yeah, that's one thing about old Bruce. He had a date for every occasion. Alright. Alright, so there's got to be another one here. Oh, there we go. Oh, next to the other one. Oh, or maybe that only showed up after I did all the rest. Oh, that's the big boy, the big boss. All right. Yeah. I mean, this is all the social elite, but not all of them are owls. Not even trying to be subtle. Bruce Wayne. Contributions will be felt for decades to come. Legacy lives on. Oof. The purple really reminds me of Joker's attire, even if it's not as garish. Now, I'll admit I'm not a diehard Batman comic fanatic, so I don't know all the things that are going on. I kind of remember that, like, at some point they had, evolved Robin into Owlman, and I mean, that was like a long, long time ago, I think. And maybe that's where the whole Court of Owls idea came from, where they think maybe they're doing the right thing and building up the city, but it's, more of a selfish ploy than serious, like Batman, where he didn't want any advantage or bonus for doing what he did. Of course, did he really need it? No. I mean, but do these guys need it? Probably not. At this point, they're probably just trying to maintain power. All right. See if I can stay undetected here. There's a guy coming. He kind of saw me, but not really. See if we can take him down before he... Yeah, there we go. And even though I don't need it, I'm going to go ahead and disable it. I'm always a little bit leery that it's like, oh, this particular one, that one can see you through your perk. The rest of them are fine. They're normal ones, but this one is a special camera or pressure plate or whatever. Well, camera or laser grid. All right, let's grab these. There's 2 chests, it looks like. Yeah, there's one way over there. And there's a duct over here, so I don't have to take all these guys out. It's always a good thing. Yeah, all the cobwebs. Cobwebs and dust bunnies, probably. Alright. Waited until he got off the phone, just in case. Alright, there's the other one. Now we just have to go get the voice, or get to the voice, and then see what we do from there. Alright, so do a little bit of backtracking, and got the voice and another guy, so maybe we gotta take the guy out silently so we can get the voice by himself. Maybe, possibly. Here we go. Let's see what happens. See you downstairs. The old piano note opens the door. Yeah, and the bonus. The bonus is mine. I lost him. Hidden 13th floor. Well, wouldn't it be easier just to take the elevator that he took? I suppose. All right. The feeling that like there's a guy right around the corner ready to break all this like stealthiness that I've been doing. It's palatable. It's a lot of tension. All right, hidden door. It's got to be one of those owl doors. Yep, sure enough. Before we do that, we're going to go down and grab this chest that I saw. Mods. For Batgirl, I think like crit chance and crit damage are ones to look for, just in general. And then if you're going for one particular build. But then again, if you're looking towards the end game, then the mods that you have aren't going to be useful until you get to max level. Look at these old like phonographs. And this is a literal truth. Gramophone. Volume 2 is over there. Piano, is it Haydn something? Listen to his. Whispering into each other's ears. Is that like a game of telephone? Nothing. Oh well, it was worth trying. Yeah, there's a jammer. That's why he got lost in between once he took the elevator. Notice how all these portraits are like smeared. It's like, yep, that's the guy. Oh, there's some enemies now. So we gotta defeat these guys. And they're all looking at each other, so I have to go in and, yeah, look at that. He saw me right before I got him. Ooh, that's gonna sting. Wow, that was really easy. I didn't get to see their. All right, that hooks up to the projector. So, I have to scan it first, then activate it. Ooh, and the screen came down by itself. Classy. Ooh, Langstrom. So they were involved. I thought maybe we were going to find out that Langstrom was someone else and the court was just peripherally involved. You're only an owl of the court as long as you're loyal to the court. Well, who determines who's loyal? Alright, so let's get a backup of that on the USB. Ooh, a hit list. Alright, onward. Ooh. Didn't even realize. Oh, lariat. Alright, there was something in here. Ah, there we go. Oh, and another gramophone. It's always interesting to kind of get some of the backstory wherever they put it within the level. Alright, so we got 4 pressure plates. I don't think we can push these, so we'll probably have to do it in order. And yeah, it's all based on the year, so probably the earliest to latest, and of course it's not going to be in order. All right, so the cathedral's last. So based on that, do this one first, and then that one, which is across, and then this one, and then the cathedral. And bingo. Another hidden door. Ooh, I should have known it was you. Late 18th century. Crazy. But you'll never know who it was. Alright, some materials for crafting. New gear. Another gramophone. Engine for progress. A utopia. I don't know about that. Utopia for whom? If it's a utopia only for a few, I believe that's a dystopia. Yeah. We are in control. Man, they love their hidden doors. Don't do it. It's a trap. You know, we'll run out of wall space with all the paintings of members. We're trying to save Gotham. It's that, like, twisted logic that some villains have. Like, I'm doing the right thing, you just don't see it.
You're not the first masked villain to try to sell me that line.
The only one hiding behind the mask
Is you, Ms. Gordon.
And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
Bruce was out there, keeping the peace in his armored pajamas. Don't worry, I didn't tell anyone. Call it loyalty to Martha.
We all live double lives, trying to shelter the city from chaos. It's just, our court is quieter about it.
You're not protecting this city. You and your cult are using it as your personal playground.
Yeah, Batman would probably say the same thing in your position. That's why I never told Bruce about the court.
We have the same ends, the same enemies.
It's madness you're not serving us.
Unlike you, I don't kill people.
A difference in tactics, I'll admit.
I know you killed Langstrom, then his assistant. Is that what you call protection?
Those who betray us will suffer for it. Langstrom betrayed the court.
Bruce fought for something bigger than himself. You just want power. He never would have allowed this.
Do not use my nephew against me.
I mourn Bruce. I want answers for his death, just like you.
Don't compare us, Jacob.
Understood.
I protected Bruce, but I won't protect you. If you won't join us, I'm afraid you'll have to join Langston. Clearly I have bigger problems right now.
Just stay out of my way. You won't like what happens next.
Crap. Have to get back to the ballroom. Get ready for this. Incoming.
Locking off.
No, please, don't!
Wasn't counting on that. Alfred, the League of Shadows is here.
Understood. Paramedics have been called.
What's that?
It's a massacre! Okay, let's do this. تاروكيين لحد نكذس.
GCPD is about to enter the hotel. I'd suggest a quick exit.
Montoya, it's Batgirl.
I take it you heard what happened at the hotel.
Actually, I was there.
Yeah? Then care to tell me who the hell those assassins were?
That was the League of Shadows. I'll send you everything we have on them.
The slaughter of some of our best and brightest at the Orchard Hotel is a new low for the city of Gotham. It is time for the real heroes, the GCPD, to step up and restore order in our city. To take it back.
Yeesh. Surprisingly, Commissioner Kane isn't a match for any of the voices we collected. Hey!
She may not be a court member, but the commissioner could still be helping them. She did marry Jacob.
Catherine is probably not aware of her husband's secret. I know Jacob well, and have never had even the slightest suspicion.
Colonel Asshole fooled everyone. Even Bruce.
The other people we matched at the ball. John Wycliffe, Isabella Haas, Maria Powers.
All killed at the hotel by the League.
Colonel Kane's the only member we know survived for sure. And probably Old Lady Cobblepot. She's unaccounted for.
And the court is clearly much bigger than Jacob Kane and Constance Cobblepot.
The almighty voice was right, you know. No one will believe a nursery rhyme's been pulling Gotham's strings for so long.
But people will believe that Jacob Kane conspired to murder Langstrom. We have the evidence to prove it. Let's get this to Detective Montoya. See if it's enough for her to build her case.
I'll be sure to include our list of known members, dead or otherwise.
We need to be careful about this. Jacob will be waiting for us to try something.
Someone should talk to Talia. The court and the League are clearly out to kill each other.
Then let's be ready when we're caught in between them.
There's new stuff on the board.
Catherine Kane isn't doing this city any favors.
Things are bad enough between the court and the League without the cops stirring them up.
Our nights are about to get a lot more complicated.